Imagine that your brain is a room, and in that room you're relaxing on the couch, watching TV, picking something out of your teeth, minding your business. And that's generally what your life is. And then, almost randomly one day, a naked red demon with a giant penis bursts into the room with an explosive vest on saying, "Hey, you fucking loser, it's me and I'm here to piss on your dreams." He threatens to blow up the room, he smells like someone vomited ball sweat, and he persistently tells you that everything is terrible, it's only going to get worse, and it's all your fault. And because you weren't expecting that to happen, you get really freaked out, and you believe him, and your room becomes this chaotic, miserable, ball-smelling hellhole. In your real life, the demon follows you everywhere you go and overpowers every experience and possibility with negativity and dread and threats to your well-being, and he just won't fucking leave no matter how much you want him to. So in my experience, that's anxiety. A red-dicked demon terrorist, we'll call him the RDDT, invades your brain, threatens every experience, makes you afraid, and convinces you that everything is terrible, it's only going to get worse, and it's all your fault. He finds that part of your brain that leaks worry in a healthy way to keep you on your toes in life, and flips the faucet all the way lefty-loosey at random times, like you finding out that your job isn't perfect, someone around you is mean to a waiter, or you have to talk to literally any other human being. So here's the bad news. This anxiety demon is likely coming for a lot of us at one point or another. Given our generation's propensity to avoid adulthood and instead turn to processed carbs and nostalgia, a lot of you will meet your anxiety firsthand when you finally go crashing headfirst into reality. So, yeah, that's gonna suck. But the good news is that there are ways to wrangle the RDDT and even make him work for you. That's not to say I have a cure per se. As far as I know, there isn't a cure short of banging your head against a brick wall over and over until the anxious part of your brain is splattered onto it, also known as Xanax. But I do have some things that have helped. Here's one lesson I've learned that might help you in dealing with your very own naked demon houseguest. Be a good host. When your room is first invaded by a naked terrorist demon, your tendency may be to make the same mistake I did, which is to go, "Oh god, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? You're gonna stay here forever and sexually assault me with your giant penis and then stab me in the neck and I'm going to die and it's somehow all my fault." Which, frankly, is pretty rude of you. I mean, seriously, who raised you? Invited or not, off-putting or not, the RDDT is your house guest, and you should treat him as such. Invite him inside, make him some tea. Ask him how the traffic was coming up from hell. You don't just do this because you're trying to turn the other cheek like a motherfucker. That's a pretty small part of it, frankly. I don't think Jesus had real anxiety problems given how sure he was about the whole heaven thing. But no, you host your house guest well because anxiety is like an internet troll or a stray cat. It only really sticks around in earnest if you feed it. And the best way to feed it is to do what I did, to worry about its existence. Your anxiety is sustained by how annoyed you are. It wants you to want it to leave. It's a Chinese finger trap. The more you struggle, the tighter it holds on. So, counterintuitively, the best way to properly dismiss your anxiety is to accept it with open arms. That sounds like some kind of new age self-help Deepak Chopra bullshit, but it can work. Accept that the feeling is there and that you have to function with it, and suddenly your anxiety has lost a lot of its ability to terrorize you. Don't let your brain terrorist win. Deal with him in the exact same way this guy dealt with his plane hijacker, no matter how awful you feel. Smile in your terrorist face, make him a sandwich, and offer him your nice pillow for when he sleeps on the couch. He's not going to sleep, he'll just jump on your bed and scream in your ear, but that's besides the point. The point, the real idea behind this, is that even if you still feel like you're on a plane that's going to crash, you can at least enjoy the journey down a little bit more. And eventually, welcoming your house guests can do even more than that. If you allow yourself to actually look at and accept your house guest's presence, and you let yourself get close enough, you'll be able to see something that you couldn't before. Just as in that picture, the bomb your terrorist is threatening you with is fake. The knife he holds up to your throat, the AK he wields, they're all toys. His giant penis is perpetually flaccid and superfluous. His threats are all empty. So don't just invite him in and take his coat. Challenge him. With every threat he makes, force yourself to internally respond with, "Go for it." Every time he says, "I'm going to blow up your entire world and your life will be over," say, "Do it, pussy," and laugh him off. This will drive him crazy. In practical terms, this means that every time you have an anxious thought, or a snowballing shitstorm of anxious thoughts, respond to them with a mantra to the effect of, "Oh fucking well." Accept your oncoming homelessness. Accept that nobody will ever love you because of that annoying vocal tic you have. Accept that your parents are going to die soon and you have no idea how you're going to deal with it. None of that shit's actually going to happen. But if you force yourself out of the fretting and into some relative indifference, your life with your demon can become manageable. The more you do this, the more you learn that your anxiety does not have to stop you from living your life. Once you accept that there is an annoying little shithead threatening to ruin everything, and that you can carry on as normal anyway, that you can still shower, eat breakfast, and do your job with that awful feeling inside, the demon goes from this soul-crushing presence imprisoning your brain to an annoying roommate that you're stuck with. And regardless of how awful that feels right now, you can survive it. For more on how to do this, check out my full post, Don't Let the Terrorist in Your Brain Win, 5 Ways to Battle Anxiety.